I love the.
We're live. We're live.
Yay!
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of the Gaxx Pack. Hello, I'm Jason Charles Miller. I'm your dungeon master for today. Today only. Though I'm not normally the dungeon master. No, actually I am. All right, so here we are.
He's usually a magic boat.
Yeah, I'm usually just a magic boat. Yeah. Got a lot of powers you're going to have to figure out. But today, I will be your dungeon master. So, let me tell you a bit about the show. We're an ongoing Dungeons & Dragons adventure brought to you by GaryCon, an annual game convention celebrating the life and works of Gary Gygax, the father of role-playing games, the co-creator of Dungeons & Dragons, the game that we're going to play today. Our characters, the Gaxx Pack, work for Ganzerg's interdimensional delivery service and security company. They travel to just about every different realm of D&D that you've ever heard of, and probably a few you haven't, although right now they've been in Greyhawk for literally months. But that's okay. Things may change soon. They're towards the end of this specific quest. But let me introduce our players. I'm going to go in regular alphabetical order this time. So we're going to first name. We're going to start with Adriana. Hi.
Hello, hi. My name is Adriana, and I'm playing Grath, the Tiefling Horizon Walker Ranger, impromptu leader of this ragtag group, and it's awesome. But also very anxiety-inducing. So.
And you're level 9, right? You guys are level 9?
Yes, level 9. Level 9. Yeah.
And we have a lot of great sponsors for this show, but once again, just throwing it out there, we've got a Horizon Walker. How cool would it be that our Horizon Walker was brought to you by Verizon? Okay. Just an idea.
Or whiskey, like Johnny Walker. So, like,
sure. Yeah, exactly.
Why not both? ¿Por qué no?
So we've got 2 new potential sponsors, so just letting people know about that.
Slide into our DMs, Verizon.
Slide on in. Yeah. So, it's interesting when you're a DM and then someone slides into your DMs. Like, that's sort of meta, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little meta.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, no, I hate it.
I'm still waiting for Petey to slide into my DMs.
There it is. There it is.
We're getting quick.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this thirsty version of Adriana.
Right?
No, this is never mind.
The literal words I was thinking, like, I have never seen Adriana so thirsty.
Look, Grath needs some character development.
Afridi.
Yeah.
Eliza Pearl is next. Hi.
Hi, I'm Elisa Pearl. I'm playing Javi, who is an Air Genasi celestial warlock, and she carries around a book that has some spells in it. And that's Javi.
All right. What next would be B Dave, but he is out. It is Gen Con weekend, and there are lots of things afoot, but our next play session, we will be at full capacity. So today, actually, did we even decide who we didn't even discuss? I guess we'll just continue how we did last week. So somebody is in charge of Thanatos.
I think Elisa was enjoying the hell out of
I think I'll be better at it this time. I was having a lot of fun with his voice. I was terrible at playing him.
A lot. Every time you killed or caused pain, you giggled, and that's usually,
I
do have to say though, I hope you're better at him this week. Not that you were bad, but if you want to be better at him this week, this would be the week to do it. Let's just say.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I will Thanato it up.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Eric, tell us about your character.
Leaf is an orc, way of mercy monk, and follows the peace domain as a cleric. He's a cleric of Eldath, the goddess of peace and mercy. And he likes long walks on the beach, and his astrological sign is Aquarius.
Ooh.
And
is he dating anyone?
He's not. He is not. No. He hasn't taken a vow or anything. He's just not. He's just not dating.
Petey's available.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, he's hitting on people all the time. You see what I did? He's a monk, and that's Leaf.
Perhaps all you need is matchmaker.
Like, oh, you mean light my fist on fire with a match? I like this. Flaming
I
fist.
actually like this too.
Burning fist of fire.
Hi, Vivka.
Hi.
Tell us about
Oh,
Snacks.
am I doing? Hi.
And you, and all things.
Hello, everyone. I am Vivid Vivka. I play a 2.5 foot tall, 30-pound kobold barbarian named Snacks. I'm a little Snacks light today because 2 weeks ago I bought new Snacks makeup, and it turns out I'm allergic. And it's been a nightmare. But that's all. I suffer from my art. But yeah, I'm very excited to play D&D, even though already the DM has threatened us.
Yes.
And that's about it.
Come on, we've had other sessions where we didn't even have a single combat, so.
Yeah, but we've had other sessions where you've threatened us too, and
I mean, what's a little threat amongst friends, right?
I mean, if you're friends with Sam DeLev, that's like a normal.
Right,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. No, just.
Sure.
But before we get started, we have a couple of cool things that we wanted to show everybody, and then I'll talk about. So we're gonna do a quick show and tell. Then I'll talk about our sponsors and fate points, and then we'll start. So that fate points are fresh on people's mind. Which, by the way, I think we've already. It looks to me like we've already
landed one.
Something.
Yeah.
I feel like we have.
Trust your
maybe?
feelings.
I'm seeing some contributions coming up. Yeah, we already have 2 fate points.
2.
Sheesh. 2. Yay! Yay!
Yay!
All right, I'm gonna have to go take you guys down a road that I didn't want to take you.
Excuse me again.
That's threat number
That's
2.
not a threat.
I'm in a dark room in a puddle.
That's the way we play.
Like my own teeth. Like, you don't have to hit me harder.
They give you more chances. What do you know? The monsters get a few more hit points. Nah, you know. All right. So yeah. First off, our lovely longtime viewer Stabigail sent me a dice bag this week, and it's got cool wolf.
Gosh.
It's got cool wolf like pins on it or buttons.
Worth
cool is that?
20.
Yeah, and she made you one too, right?
Yeah.
But here's the coolest part. On one of the other shows that I do, Bardic Inspiration, where we write a song about a different D&D character every week, I wrote a song called Gelatinous Cube, and look, she sent me a squishy gelatinous cube.
That's actually really cool.
That is awesome.
Great.
Yeah. It's like a stress cube. It's great.
Oh my
Stress.
gosh.
I just squeeze the cube.
Abigail, that's brilliant.
That's really cute.
Nice.
Thank you, Stabigail.
Yeah, I'm like, Stabigail, I may need a link.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
And there are a couple of cool die in there too. Can never have too many die. This D20 has like some cool like golden flakes in there. So I think she's in chat. Hopefully, there she is.
Who's in chat?
Stabigail / Maggie. Thank you so much
don't
for
slash Maggie,
all the
Stabigail.
stuff. And look at the bottom of that dice bag. It's really cool. You could tell.
Right?
It's made with love. Made
She
with
knits all
love.
those. Can you believe it?
Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated.
Amazing.
Gnarly.
But we also have some cool snacks art that we want to show. Jeff, take it away. Take it away, Jeff.
Show us. Don't actually take it away from us. Just
Well, all I see is there it is. Yeah, look at that. Look at that snacks fan art. It's so cool.
Someone actually sent me that on TikTok, and it's a TikTok video that shows like the whole like progression of it from like
that's so cool.
drawing to digital. I have to post on Twitter. He's also drawn my like orange-haired like elf girl, and it's cool. Like, his style is so cool. So I can't wait to like post that on Twitter. It's neat.
Yeah.
I love
This is
it.
amazing.
Wait,
Yeah, she
did we get
looks-
the artist's name? Did we say the artist's name? Hold on, let me look right now.
And Simard?
that would
I'm not sure exactly what he goes by online. I don't know what handle.
Okay.
Thank you, Stabigail. I haven't checked my mailbox yet,
Thank you.
but I did get a message that I received something and I forgot to check it. So by next week.
Stabigail, I don't know. I don't know if he has a Twitter or takes commissions, but I know how to contact him because he emailed me.
He has a DeviantArt.
There you go.
Con Bjorn. KONB.
Super nice dude. Like,
Bjorn.
super cool, nice dude.
K-O-N.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's the vibe. An old school blacklight poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Velvet.
Totally.
It looks like it's on Black Velvet.
Looks so good.
I'm gonna save the time lapse video of him drawing it because like the sketch to that, like once he drops the black in, it's like, oh, this is different. It's really cool. Anyway, thanks for looking and thanks for the amazing fan art. We love fan art on this show and we love to share it.
Thank you.
Look, we're the little show that could, so we really appreciate. We know there's lots of shows out there, and we always appreciate that you choose the Gaxx pack. But I mean, it's true. So thank you for all the fan art, and that just helps promote the show. And we're glad you like the kind of unique, funny, fun adventure that we try to bring to you every week. And I've got a visitor. Come here.
Doggo.
A visitor right here. If I'm back here streaming, she will not rest unless she's in the room with me. So, but let's talk about our sponsors. Of course, our main sponsor is the convention GaryCon, which will be happening in person at the end of March, and it's in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which, by the way, since this weekend is Gen Con, so the Gen in Gen Con originally was for Lake Geneva. And Lake Geneva is the town in Wisconsin where TSR, the original company that made Dungeons and Dragons, was formed.
Wow.
So
The
Gen Con
original TSR.
Yeah, the original TSR. Yeah, you notice how I said that. All right. All right.
Yes.
So Gen Con used to be in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Now, I don't know if it was ever held at the same hotel that, because I don't think this hotel existed yet, but the hotel and resort that GaryCon is held at is like one of the coolest ones in that I've ever been in. It's really awesome, the way it's designed. But anyway, that is our number one sponsor. That's what this channel is all about. And our other sponsors are the cool app game warriors of Waterdeep, Dwarven Forge, who just sent me a crap load of awesome terrain that I got to put together. So I got to share that with the rest of my pack because there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yay.
So if you guys want some terrain, we're gonna
Terrain
love.
Give me trees.
Yeah. We got a lot of crazy trees. Norse Foundry, who makes this killer black metal D20, the JCM black metal D20, amongst many other awesome die. And of course, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. We couldn't be here without you. Thank you so much every week for helping us with those in-game alerts and getting new eyes on the show every week. It's like a free ad, we love it. It's like a free click-through. So thank you so much, Idle Champions. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about before we start are fate points. You probably noticed we already have raised 3. For every 3...
Oh my God.
Thank you.
I know.
Oh my God.
Awesome.
Thank you.
For every 3,000 bits that are donated, you give our players a fate point that basically gives them a reroll. So if they need a skill check, if they need an attack roll, if they even want to reroll a damage roll, they can with a fate point. So the more you give them, the more that helps them. Of course, they can only use it once per action that they're doing. I'm not going to let them re-roll forever till they get the result they want, but at least I'm going to give them an extra chance. And that is about it.
And that's the game.
Yep, I think we're about ready to jump back in. So the latest, where we left off is right now, the Gaxx Pack is on a quest for their boss, Ganzerg, to recover from the lost caverns of Sajkanth, Dowd's wondrous lanthorn, which originally was rumored to have belonged to Igwilv, aka Tasha, and they're now currently in the last level of Igwilv's incredible labyrinth X laboratory, abandoned laboratory, which is now filled with incredible monsters, traps, singing boats, singing Ifriti, all sorts of things like that. And they're in the heart of the Yatil Mountains, and we just finished combat. I know we went over a little bit. I'm gonna try really hard not to do that this time. But you had just finished killing 3 crazy demon-looking figures that looked very much like Donkey Kong, but they are not Donkey Kong. They were these crazy creatures called... Hold on, I'll tell you in 1 second. The Barlgura.
Sure.
Which are basically like Donkey Kong looking demons.
Yeah, these guys.
Yeah. So you're currently in room number 8 that we're calling it, and so you can take a look there. I put the map there, and I think we figured out the map of muting, where it's no longer the map of muting, so we can show the audience the map without us muting.
Hey,
So funny.
Silence while you look at this map.
Yes. So right there in the middle, those sort of 5 blobs that you see are stalactites and stalagmites that have come together. Once again, you're in a deep, dank cave. That's this is the situation that you're in.
Yes, if I recall, we were just stepping into this room and it was quite dark, and I was feeling a little intelligence of 8E and walked into the center of the room to get a better look in the dark, where I met the 2 guys who both hit twice, and everything hit me because we found out I could be surprised, and I took 53 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah. And from the darkness, you heard like,
Oh God! Oh no! Oh, I should have known better. Oh God!
and like a little tooth, like ding, 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 falls towards you. And I think that's kind of where we ended.
Yeah.
Okay, Javi is coming over to heal ya.
I was gonna say.
I think we were actually just about to roll for initiative. Feels
Again?
like. Wait, did we?
I think we already did. We
No,
started.
you're out of combat.
No, we already. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Didn't Leaf like just demolish them?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I remember that.
Leaf spent lots of ki and lots
To
of
just like get rid of all of them. So.
he had lots of flurries and
Okay, excellent. I'm sorry. I got hit so hard then that my memory stopped.
Yeah, you're living what happened to you, so I can totally.
Sorry,
understand
it's like a PTSD. Like I got a thing. Okay. Well, good. I'm happy to know that we don't have to fight them.
No more. Yeah.
Party bonus.
So, Javi comes over and just scoops up Snack and says, "Oh my goodness, where does it hurt? Where does it hurt?"
I would say somewhere in between the eyebrows and the knees.
Grath strides over as well.
I'm going to give you 5d6 of my healing light.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, I can walk it off.
Stop.
You need to be healed, Snacks.
6 plus 4.
Head,
Plus 3.
broken bones.
That's 21.
Ooh,
21 points of healing?
Yes.
not messing around.
Okay.
I could have done a lot more. Maybe I should have done more. I have 5 more dice for healing. But I can also, let's see what else I can do. Oh, Thanato. Wait, does Thanato have healing stuff?
Thanato has some healing, I believe.
Yeah. Thanato comes over and says, maybe I can help too.
I wouldn't turn down the try.
Arcane recovery. No, that's for him.
Does it help that I was close to the grave?
Perhaps. Perhaps it does. Grave. Leaf, do you have healing too?
I do. Yes, I do. Yep. I can do some key point, pressure point strikes to unleash some healing upon our dear friend.
I mean, I'm a little like sore and stiff. I wouldn't mind.
Leaf just Mr. Miyagi's this and just rubs up his hands, and he's gonna put his hands on like right into the top part of like the knot section of the shoulder where it hurts so good, kind of like presses down on with his thumb, and I'm going to do Physician's Touch. So when you use Hand of Healing, which is going to be, let's see, Hand of Healing, I think is going to do the same amount as Hand of Harm, except for the good kind. So Hand of Healing says, technically I have to spend, this is technically a flurry of blows. So like, so Leaf basically just like key point strikes a few areas, just like with two fingers, just like hitting the pressure point spots. And I'm going to, flurry of blows, and you are going to get, it's not a lot of healing, unfortunately, but it's something. You're going to get back, I did max, so 9 points of healing from me.
Nice. Ooh, thank you.
Yay.
I see it as like, like Snacks's jaw is like set off like this, and you punch it right, like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's actually a lot better.
While this is all happening, Grath is just kind of like going through the bag of holding, looking at all the different potions, like looking for some sort of healing potion, but everyone's they got their healing going on, so.
And Thanato, Thanato says, yes, I remember now. I was trying to remember what word I have to use for it. And he puts his hand on your forehead and says, Pizza Hut. And he gives you, four healing points.
It's okay. I know that you don't heal very often, and it's the effort that matters. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you were at 0 hit points, I could have done other stuff, but
you keep saying that, and I don't want to get there. Well, I thank everyone so much for everything, and I felt a lot better.
She like reaches down and takes out like a Dora the Explorer Band-Aid and like puts it on her nose.
Like, I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you.
we want to make sure our barbarian is nice and healed up.
Oh, totally.
She still has like a black eye and like dried blood around her nose, and like the shoulders obviously like off kilter. Like,
I'm great.
Okay.
Maybe we could use some rest regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Team, how do you feel?
I could rest.
I think yes, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna go around and make sure there's nothing else in this cabin.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me an investigation check. You're just gonna sort of check out the rest of that area.
Yeah, just the whole thing, just to make sure. Ooh, cool. Okay. That's gonna be 17.
Okay. So if you recall, you entered from the room in the east. You entered from the east, and right beyond that room was another one of those square, weird fog rooms that you teleported into. You, when you decide that you're going to creep down the hall south a little bit, and as you do, the hallway takes a sharp turn to the left or to the east. And you notice that there's another wall of fog right there.
Oh, so on the map, it's going to be that southwest corner?
Mm-hmm. So that southwest corner goes down about 50 more feet and turns sharply to the left, and then you see another wall of fog.
Okay. Grath backtracks and just kind of looking at the ceiling for any more unwelcome visitors, and tells this to the group, like, there's another hallway down there, and I think it's another one of those foggy room things, so maybe we should rest here.
I'll re-describe the room to you, too. It's a large chamber, over 60 feet high, has many shelves and irregularities along its walls. Many stalactites hang down from the stony roof far above. Some are of great size and exceptional beauty. The floor is littered with occasional stalagmites, and there are several central formations of a massive dimension. That's what those 5 sort of blobs are on the map, and that's about it.
Cool.
Okay.
Then we rest here if there's no other creatures that I can see. Does anyone sense anything else?
Javi will pop her detect magic.
Thank you, Javi.
Oh, when you detect magic, you notice that something is glowing by the side of one of the dead demon bodies. Just coming from the demon body.
Javi says, I'm only detecting something over here, and she walks over to it. What does she see?
You walk over to the bodies of the dead Bulgara, and could you roll an investigation check for me?
Sure can. Investigation is 6.
You feel like there's certainly something coming from a possession or something on the Bulgara, but you're a little hesitant to investigate at this point. Something sort of like makes you pause, and so you don't want to get any closer. So you might want to call some others over.
Like this at all.
Snacks hears that and, still like rotating her shoulder. She walks over like,
What's wrong?
I don't know, but whatever the thing is on this dead body, it's creeping me out.
Well,
I don't think I want to go near it.
Yeah, that attracts my attention, and Leaf will be like, "What is it that you see? What's bothering you?"
I point to it.
Could the rest of you make me investigation checks?
Okay.
Sonato will also come
Grath
over and
will
do
be
that.
over there. Yeah, Grath's going to stride over as well.
I got a 16.
Ooh, Donato got a 22.
Of course, got an 8.
You're all hearing the bloopy goobly noises.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the new dice roller for D&D Beyond. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of
Oh,
fun.
really? I guess I have it on silent.
There's new dice now, so like it's like alchemy and like potions of healing.
They're bloopy gloopy.
Oh,
Nice.
fun.
Bloopy whoop.
I want a bloopy.
We love D&D Beyond. Basically, what Thanato realizes is that all of these demons have sort of encrusted into their armor-like skin. Just underneath, they all have some jewelry attached. So the first one has a bracelet of gold and rubies. The second one has a platinum neck chain. And the third one wears a gold pendant, a gold necklace with a gold pendant, and that is what is radiating magic to you. So Thanato, without fear, pulls all of these things off. And
I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's just like,
and then hands them to you, Javi.
What does the pendant look like? Is there a symbol on it? Is it a tree?
There is a symbol on the pendant of what looks like an arrow, a golden arrow.
That kind of
That is what is radiating magic to you.
kind of seems like, might be,
Would you like to take a look, Grath?
yeah, okay, it's an arrow. I guess Grath holds it and just looks and sees what to do with it. I mean, is that the pendant or
The pendant with the arrow.
Pendant with the golden arrow on it.
What does this do? Can anyone? Donato, Javi.
Javi will cast Identify.
What you discover is it is a necklace of magic missiles.
Oh, cool.
So it operates in the same way that a wand of magic missiles does. Has the same properties. So you can look that up on D&D Beyond and just know that it's a necklace form.
Wow.
Can anybody wield this?
I believe so. Yeah.
Who? Okay. So, Graf. All right.
That's amazing. You have like super arrows.
I mean, I already have arrows, though. Maybe somebody who doesn't have ranged capabilities should be holding on to this.
But I mean, you can use that if someone is like super weak against magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Might seem cool.
Nobody wants this.
Leaf just shrugs. I wouldn't know how to use that.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what these other things do too, because you should probably hang on to that, and then let's see who should grab these.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. I would take it, but I would just use it as fireworks.
Okay.
I appreciate your honesty.
That is the only item that is radiating magic to you.
Okay.
The others are just simply, they look like really nice jewelry. The one with gold and rubies, not golden rubies, but gold and rubies, looks very expensive to you.
Oh, okay. Well, these actually don't have any magical abilities, but we'll put them in our treasure stash because we've gotten so much treasure down here.
Yeah, no, we're rich. There's no doubt.
Some of our first-time viewers, I'm running them through a modified version of S4, The Lost Caverns of Sajkanth, which originally was almost a competition module written by Gary Gaxx, and there's a lot of treasure down here. There's an incredible amount of treasure. So I'm trying to be faithful as I can to the original writing when it comes to the treasure.
Yeah, I just remembered that we kind of forgot all that fancy armor and swords back on the other guys. We never grabbed those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, well. We'll buy something later.
Yeah, so you, now that you've done that, Grath, you realize this room is both entryways to the room that are marked on that map, both lead to another fog area.
Well, I guess once we're all rested. Wait, we didn't rest yet, did we?
You did not rest.
Yeah. All right. We'll press on, but first we need rest. It's been a long time. Snacks, you got pretty hurt.
Well, I'm fine. I can walk it off.
And all you magic users need to meditate and rest and regain that.
Mm-hmm.
Guess.
Not wrong.
So let's find a nice little corner, and I'll take first watch with Thanato, who will always be taking all watch, I assume. And Grath looks over at Thanato.
Yes, always.
Okay.
He takes every watch.
All right.
Right. It's time to meditate, and I guess we're in hopefully not encounter anything.
Yeah, Snacks takes like a couple steps and, throws her hand up as she's walking away like,
I don't know. I think I'm fine. I don't think I need...
boom. And just like mid-sentence just falls and you just hear her snoring. She's like in the middle of the floor, completely sprawled out.
You guys find a nice corner that you think is the safest place to camp in. Thanato camps out in front of you, goes into his meditative state, and you get your long rest. You feel as refreshed as you can down in this crappy, damp cavern.
Adventure filled.
Mm-hmm. You slowly wake up to the sounds of songbirds filling your air. You feel like you as you wake up, you have that tingly feeling like you're waking up in a meadow somewhere far away, and then the gross realization hits you that you're in the bottom level of this horrible cavern.
Yeah.
So Snacks had a nightmare and woke up to feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is good.
Dodge that one.
All right, gather your belongings, everybody. We're gonna keep going. And this time, and Grath shoots a look at Snacks. We're going to be careful when we enter a new room. Does that sound good? We'll try to be silent and see if we find enemies before encountering them together.
I mean, to be fair, I did find them.
True. All right. Well, Grath starts striding towards the southwest door, going to the other foggy room.
Once again, do you walk through the fog like you have the last few times?
Yep.
I mean, it's become almost routine to you at this point. You feel pretty confident that you could just walk through and.
Fog room.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody cast her mage armor?
Okay.
Let's see. So, if we went southwest, north, Grath is just kind of like muttering to herself about directions. West. Do you all know what the poem or the song about directions said again?
really quick. In this fog room, do we see my markings or Javi's markings or no markings?
You see no markings. This is another fog room, just like the one that you saw before. It's a square room, 30 by 30, with entrances to the north, south, east, and west, and you are entering from the west.
West is the best. West is the best.
I wrote down those lyrics. Which direction have we gone this time? South, technically?
Did we go north? I forgot. In the last fog
You
room.
went south and then you turned left, so you went east to enter that room.
So south and then
south and east. Okay, so this says about southeast.
Javi, make me an insight check.
Okay. Insight. Javi, she rolled a 2.
No. Javi's way too just
Javi, come on. Do you all mind if I do a fate point?
I was gonna say,
Go
like,
do it.
we have
I
fate
just-
points and we
Use
are
those fate points. We've already got 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
totally.
you. Oh, I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank you for the fate points.
Thank you, fate points.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have a feeling, after analyzing the poem again, that maybe the poem's actually not talking about these fog rooms, but the poem is talking about the 6 doors that you have to open, and to get to those doors, because you've only opened 1 so far. And so you're starting to think that maybe the poem is actually talking about the doors that you have still yet to open, rather than the fog room.
I relay this to the group.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's the doors.
So you're saying that we've only done 1 instead of like 4?
Unfortunately, yes. But
Well,
at least
that news, and since we're in a new fog room, I'm going to go ahead and mark the corner with how I feel about this situation. Please don't watch. I can't do it while you watch.
Okay. I respectfully turn the opposite direction and
Thank you.
Snacks will be gone 5 to 7 minutes, and you hear soft singing. She's trying to come on.
Snacks, why can't you just scratch the wall like
Don't
last
talk
time?
to me while I do it. I can't do it if you're talking to me while I do it. Actually, no, now I can't do it. Please talk to me. I need you to talk to me. This is the only
does
way.
music help? Does music help? Sometimes that helps me.
I wouldn't turn down a song. Oh God.
Yes.
Please ad-lib a song about me.
I was gonna say, are we about to get a JCM song about a kobold defecating in a cave?
If you go on YouTube, there actually are songs to poop to.
I mean, Rule 34.
There's the poop
Yeah.
song. It's an
Thank you.
instrumental.
Yeah. Snacks feels a lot better and a couple ounces lighter.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Made.
So
as if there wasn't enough poop rooms, thanks, Snacks.
now we're making our own.
High quality, family friendly show here.
Yup.
I mean,
All right.
like the book says, everybody poops, right?
Yeah.
We don't talk about poop enough in D&D, I think.
I mean, there could be, a rule set. Anyway, all right, enough. Okay, you can go.
I'm
north.
sitting here like I'm done with the
Jason
joke,
suddenly had a
guys.
remarkable moment of self-awareness and decided to move on.
You can go north, south, or east out of this room. You can't go from the west.
I'm going to suggest maybe not south. It's where I use the thing.
I know.
We can step
Oh, you did it right in the path?
I'm mad.
That might actually be the way we need to go.
You're gonna have to walk around it a little.
Okay.
Let's try west real quick, and then we'll do south.
What have you
Sorry.
done?
I'm not really getting enough nutrients down here.
All right.
East. Sorry. Yeah, you entered from. I apologize. You entered from the west, and you can go north, south, or east.
Oh, okay. Shall we try east?
Yes, let's
Yes.
try east.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
When you walk east, after about 30 feet, the hallway stops there's a T in the hallway, so you can either go to the right. If you look to the right, though, you see that it inexplicably stops 20 feet. It looks like there's a dead end 20 feet ahead that way. And then if you go to the left, it appears to go on for about 60 feet before your dark vision disappears. And you can either do there's sort of an angle to the left or straight to the left. So you have two options to the left.
Never go straight.
Okay. Do we want to explore this? See.
Leaf just makes a show of like looking around like he knows where he is at this point and goes, yes, this seems right.
Sure.
Let's try it. Yeah, Javi. Okay. Snacks, how are you feeling about this one? Okay.
Neutral.
Donato?
I will go where the group goes.
Yeah, Thanato's reply is probably something along the lines of,
Okay.
we're still in this dungeon.
Breath takes
you
an
look
arrow
over.
out and knocks it and goes forward, takes the vanguard and starts going down the path that goes into the darkness, the one that seems to keep going, not the dead end one.
Right. Well, there's two that seem to keep going. Actually, one veers to the sharp left and one veers sort of to a 90-degree left. So you have a 45-degree angle to the left or a 90-degree angle to the left.
Let's do the 90-degree angle to the left.
Okay.
To the left, to the left.
That goes on for about 60 feet, and then it turns sharply back at a 45-degree angle to another it sort of curves and goes around a turn. You can't really see where it goes.
I have a feeling this may just lead us back to the fog room. Because even though she's underground, Grath still kind of has a good sense of direction, and 2 45s make a 90. I feel like we're going back. Let's wait one sec, team. Let's go back and go down the 45-degree, the other one.
Okay.
Okay.
90-degree as if you were to come to it. Or no, the 45-degree. Yeah.
The 45, yeah, the one that juts out that way.
When you do that, you realize that the hallways actually intersect with each other. So it goes nowhere. Both hallways are now going back into the north end of the fog room.
Okay, I guess we all walk right back out into the fog
Yeah.
number 2 room.
You're now in fog room, and in your opinion, the only feasible way you can go is south, which is also where the gift is.
Okay, everyone,
Just glares at
shoes.
Snacks.
I mean, come on, there was a 36% chance.
You could make the argument that Snacks is sort of functioned like a divining rod in this instance.
Mm-hmm.
In the future, whenever we're lost or confused as to where to go, we can just ask Snacks to relieve themselves, and we'll know that that's the direction we should head.
No.
I'm trying to glass half full this, y'all.
Thank you, Leaf.
I, for one, accept my new occupation.
Okay. You successfully managed to step over the...
Greth jumps over
Should
it.
anyone roll
Greth leaps
acrobatics?
over it like...
Should anyone roll acrobatics?
Hell no.
Greth is leaping.
I mean, it's pretty
Leaf
easy
has
to
trained
step
for this
over.
all his life.
You know what? Everyone roll me acrobatics, and if anyone gets a natural 1, you stepped in it.
Hitting
I love it. I thank you.
Just a natural one.
I'm chaos personified.
Just a natural one.
Yep, just a natural 1. Anything else you can avoid. But if you roll a natural 1,
16.
Okay, we're good. I'm Javi did 13, and
What about
no.
Thanato?
Thanato actually gets this at disadvantage,
Yes.
that's right.
but it's a +2.
Right.
Oh no!
So first one was a dirty 20. Second one was a 12. So
Part of me wants you to use a fate point just to do that again, like an anti-fate point. Like put it on his shoe.
oh my god, that reminds me, portents.
I was just
Oh,
about
yeah.
to say that.
Yeah.
Roll,
As you
roll,
leap
roll,
over,
roll,
as you leap over it, you remember. Oh yeah, portents.
They're kind of low, 4 and 6. So we can.
Can you use that
21
against
for
it?
Leaf. So Leaf pulls a Neo and runs alongside the wall to avoid it at all.
Okay.
As you walk through the room, the hallway goes on for about 30 feet and then veers at a 45-degree angle to the right. And as you're walking down the hall, a kind of incredible thing happens. A goblin comes running up. But here's what's interesting. This goblin has a long white beard, and he's wearing a fancy robe. And he says, I'm glad I found you. Quickly, come with me. Come with me. He's like the most prolific goblin you've ever heard. Very intelligent sounding. Is certainly not with the goblins that you were before. And quickly.
Mm-hmm. Greth unsheaths an arrow and like draws her bow. Where are you taking us? What is this all about? Where were you?
No, I'm
2 months ago.
What?
Snacks puts out a paw.
I have perfect love and perfect trust. Where are we going?
There's no time to explain. Just please come with me. My compatriots are in trouble.
Okay. Okay. All right.
He's using big words, guys.
All right. Insight checking the hell out of this random bearded goblin.
Can I as well?
Please, yes, roll insight by all means.
I have perfect
Thanato
love
will.
and perfect trust. I believe him.
Greth is so blinded
for
by
it.
anger. She got like a, what's this? 5.
Thanato got an 18.
Leaf is. I have a +7 in insight, and I have yet to roll above a 15 on a roll.
Oh wow.
13 for Leaf.
Amazing.
You, everyone believes him.
Hey, you seem okay.
He's in some sort of trouble.
I think it's all right. We should follow him.
All right.
Yeah, I rolled insight for funsies and I still got a 6. So it's like, absolute.
At that point, the goblin turns around and starts running down a wider hall, and he runs into sort of a clearing of a larger chamber, but it's many different hallways. So there's a hallway to the left, there's 2 hallways to the right. He runs down to the first hallway to the right, and down a narrower cavern hallway, and at that point, you start to hear the sounds of combat.
Oh no.
Okay.
We're following. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we like follow from a distance and see what happens to this?
Yeah, can we like peek around a corner?
Sure. When you peek around the corner, Jeff, if you're there, please show the fly picture. When you leap around the corner,
The fly picture.
let me show
The fly?
you.
Fly.
Not like the 80s movie, right?
This is what you see.
Jeff Goldblum might be on.
No, I hate the fly.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You see a group of 4, now 5, as the goblin has joined them. You see a group of what seems to be 5 adventurers fighting 4 of those gross fly-looking things. You see a dwarf, a half-elf, an elf, and a halfling, all engaged in combat with 4 of these ugly-looking things.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Grath will turn to the group. Shall we help them?
Let's go. Yes, and I was
everybody.
already like charging in.
Roll for initiative.
All right.
Snacks takes out Hacker. So fight the guys, save the flies, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Exactly.
Fight.
No,
Fight.
flies. Whatever.
All right. I got a 7.
Oof.
Okay.
Anato got a 15.
With advantage, I got a 10.
Oh.
Javi got a 2.
18 for a leaf.
All right. Wow. Better than Thanato for one.
Yeah, and that was with advantage.
And Javi got a 2. Did you say?
Oh yeah, Javi got a 2, and yeah.
7 for me.
So these 4 fly creatures are engaged with this other party, minus the goblin who just came in with you guys. So let me roll for him really quick. All right, he's gonna go last. Okay. So you see, so Leaf, you're up first. You see the, once again, you see what appears to be a female elf cleric, a dwarf fighter type, a halfling rogue type, and a half elf. You're not sure. He has armor that you're not. It's hard for you to judge what class he is right in the middle of combat.
Yeah.
So,
is there any? Do any one of these adventurers look particularly more like in a desperate battle or like injured than the others? Is there anybody who needs help immediately, or can I just pick any of these guys? Does it look like one of them is particularly messed up?
They all actually look pretty bad.
Okay, so I can just pick. Okay, in that case, does any of them look like a cleric? Do I see any holy symbols?
The female elf appears to be a cleric to you.
All right, then she's the one I'm helping first. Leaf is going to dash over there at full speed and leap through the air and do a flying kick on this thing that she is attacking. And that's how he's going to
the room looks like too. It's room number 10. Jeff.
As Leaf runs by, I'm like, so we're just going in then, huh?
He's gone. It's like a whoosh of wind as he dashes past you. And I'll lead with not with a flying kick. I'm going to lead with a my spear strike. So he just levies the spear up, just pulls it up at an angle and launches himself towards this thing. And I'll make my attack if that's good with you.
Yeah, please do. Let me know what you got.
Well, a 16 plus 10 gives me a 26 to hit on the first attack.
Great, absolutely hits.
And then just to keep things mellow, I'm going to do. I'll just go ahead and do damage first. So, so for this first hit, he's going to take max, so 12 points of damage from that first spear strike.
Nice.
And then for the second spear strike, let's do second spear strike. Sorry if that gooply sound is disruptive.
Yeah, it actually sounds like a flushing toilet to me.
It did sound like a toilet. I'm like,
I was like,
It does.
I'll turn the sounds off here in a second.
you should have had that sound on when Snacks.
I know when we just missed.
Hold on a second, guys. All right.
You can't unhear it now.
No,
I love that they added sound effects to dice rolls. So it's 24 for the second hit.
This cave has great plumbing.
And then least amount, so 7 points for the second hit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna burn a point of ki, and that's when he's going to start launching. And that's when he's going to do that. So yeah, I'll launch into unarmed attacks as he goes into flurry of blows. Let's see. First attack is.
Yeah, you burned a point of ki.
Oh shit! Can I spend a fate point?
Literally.
Sure. That means you guys are down, or you're back to 2 after you spend this. So that's good.
Okay, I'm gonna spend it because I rolled a nat 1, so I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Thanks for all the fate point love today.
There we go. 19 to hit. Does that hit?
That will hit. Yes.
So that's going to be 7 points of damage for the first strike.
Oh, great.
And then the second one, 23 for the second hit. And that's going to be a total of 9 more points of damage. Man. I mean, I'm tempted to just leave the sound effect on because it's just the gift that keeps on giving.
Honestly, it reminds me of like Spencer's gifts. Like, remember they had the toilet that would squirt water out of you?
Yes.
Spencer's gifts.
Don't make me streak my makeup.
Back in the mall in the 90s, it's great.
Yeah. Oh my God. Chad just said so burning a point of ki is like lighting a match.
It's going to be our new. So let's see. Plus 7 plus 9. So I did a total of 35 points of damage.
Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty good.
So yeah, Leaf just unleashes on him. Unleafs on him.
Unleafs.
I kind of found it.
Okay. It is now Thanato's turn.
Okay, Thanato is going to. There's 4 of these fly things, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try to strike all of them with Jim's magic missiles.
All right.
Get this over and done with. So, talking this out loud. So, above, you get 3, and then above second level, you get 1 additional. So, if I want to cast 4, I have to cast it at 3rd level.
Okay.
So, yeah, let me just check that. 3, 3 plus at higher level. 1 more dart. Okay, yeah. So I will be casting 4 of them, and I have to roll for each one. So here we go.
Out of curiosity, do we have the D&D Beyond app available on the Twitch overlay?
It is.
6.
Okay, cool.
That first one's.
I feel like sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't always. Like, I feel like the hit points is display is delayed.
Sometimes a little janky.
Yeah, but I mean, it is there, so people can click on the character.
So if y'all are curious about our characters, you can click on our portraits and see all of our stats and stuff.
Yes.
I cannot believe how poorly I rolled on all of those.
Oh no!
I didn't roll above a 9 on any of those.
We have like 2 fate points. Will that fix any of it?
I could re-roll. If I use both, I could re-roll 2 of these.
So 9 was the highest?
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. But I get a +6. So hold on. Yeah. So the 9 would be a 15.
Okay.
Does that hit?
A 15 does hit.
Okay. The next lowest was 4 though. So that's 10.
That won't hit. So yeah.
One of those hits. I would love to use a fate point just to reroll one of those. So
Yeah.
Shall I?
Go for it.
Oh my God.
You're on a roll today, no pun intended.
That was a 2. I'm sorry. Both of these D20s are now in dice jail.
Congrats. Just throw the
point now.
pendant.
I mean, I need fresh D20s. That's all that is. So 1 hits and
Bummer.
2d4, which are there. Wow, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I will say that one hits the one that Leaf already took a chunk out of.
Okay, and that's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
At least the damage was good.
Yeah.
Got the max on those 2d4 at least. And that's Thanato's turn.
All right, Graph.
Oh, it's my turn.
Right.
Okay. I know I have this magic missile pendant, but I don't know if I can use it yet. I think it needs to be attuned by someone who knows magic missiles.
Oh, the Nato can do that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Is that what it is? You
Now's a
have
good
to know,
time.
or can it just be attuned by? Do you have to know the spell? Because I know that other people have used Wand of Magic Missiles that are not magic users.
I mean, it feels like that's the point of.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I could use it, right?
I think an attunement means there's a certain amount of time that you need to spend with it, and we can say that you spent that time with it while you were resting. Although Eric, you can, during that long rest, so an attunement means you have to spend at least an hour with it, and we can say that you did that over the long rest. So I will allow you to use it. But remember, so it has 7 charges, and it recharges every day. But if you use all 7 in one day, there's a chance that it will explode.
Oh, then I'll just
so what
use
most
6.
people do is they use 6.
Yeah, I'll use 6 then. And it's oh god. Okay, so I've never cast magic. Okay, all right. So Grath sees Thanato just like fail utterly with the magic missiles. She like takes the pendant from her pocket and just like I don't know, points at the fly things that are attacking everybody. And is it D6s? How do I do this again?
I think they're 1d4 plus 1. Check D&D Beyond for a Wand of Magic Missiles, but I believe that's what it is.
All right.
In my head.
I should just pull out my bow and just do that, but
Nah.
Oh, this is automatically hits. You know what I mean? I mean, that's kind of it's not a bad thing.
All right, 7 charges. 1d6 plus 1.
1d6. Okay.
So d6s per. So 1d6s. Yay. Mm-hmm. All right.
You
So
want to shoot them all at one, or
spread them out between. How many of these flies were there?
there are 4 of them.
Whoa. Okay, so 1 for each, and then 2 for the first one. Oh God. 1 each, and then like the extra 2 on the first and second one. So, So 7 points of damage. Oh, I have to roll to hit. No, they automatically hit.
No, they
oh my
automatically
God.
hit.
I am not a magic user.
So
Oh
roll
my
me for
God.
damage. Roll me 66s add a 1 to each one, and tell me how you're.
Whoa,
going to...
they're doing D6s?
Yeah, the wand deals D6s. So I said it had the same capabilities as a wand. So the spell is D4 plus 1. The wand is D6 plus 1.
Dude, that is mighty. Holy crap. That is mighty.
And they auto
and
hit.
you're not wrong for being confused on that, because Jim's magic missiles, you actually do have to make a ranged spell attack. But regular magic missiles, you just do it. They take damage.
Beautiful.
So
Okay,
what
so
did Jim do to his magic missile?
Yeah, I know, right? He made it more powerful but less accurate.
Yeah, they're more powerful, but they're hit or miss kind of.
these are nice. These are nice. All right, so Grath, grabs it in her hand and like holds it up above her, and these missiles manifest, and 6 rays of missiles hit these things. The first 2, so the first one gets 7 points of damage. The second fly will get 8 points of damage. The third one will get 5. Fourth, 2. And then the fifth one will get 3.
Well, there's only 4.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait.
You can add
God. Okay, wait. That's going to be an 8. Okay, the first one's 7. Second one.
Is what?
Math is hard.
Second one is going to be 8. The third one's going to be 5. And then the fourth one's going to be 5. There we go. All right, I just did some math better. Grath does not do math well.
What a math? I thought your Grath math was legendary. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's legendarily horrible.
Oh, that's what it was.
Okay, so she does that, and that's her action, so she can't really use her bow, right?
Right. Yep.
So, ooh, I like this thing.
Snacks, now it's your turn. So to paint the picture, you've got these 4 seemingly adventurers, and there's this weird fly creature on each one. So whichever one you want to engage with in combat, since these other adventurers are on your side, they would count as flanking for pack tactics. You're fighting a common enemy.
Awesome. Great. Good.
Is one of them looking worse than the others?
The question of the day.
Well, like I said, they all look kind of bad. If you were going to follow Leaf's lead to protect the cleric, that is the fly creature that has been damaged the most.
Seems about right. Snacks just watches like Leaf run in and everyone's doing stuff, and like suddenly Grath is like a magic user, and she's just like,
Okay, I guess we're just doing this now.
and she takes out Hacker and does her thing where she starts running towards them, leaving a trail of foam as she starts hyping up and going into a rage. Boom.
Right.
Mark that rage, and she's going to attack the one that Leaf hit. And that is a 22
That'll
to hit.
Excellent.
And that is nice, 14 points of damage.
That's a nice chunk.
Yeah.
That one is definitely looking pissed off. And,
okay.
And bloody.
Same. Because it is still standing, flying, Snacks is going to go to hit it again. And that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That's going to hit, of course.
Splat.
Which, not as good. That second one is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
I assume because they are flies, I can't pronify them. So Snacks will she like ran in, kind of like slid on the ground through like Leaf's legs and like hit it twice, and she stands up with Hacker, and as a bonus action she gives Leaf a quick high five.
Slap. High five.
All right. Javi, if that's it, Snacks, because you can't. Obviously, you can't.
Oh yeah, no, that was my bonus action.
You can't trip something you cannot trip that which does not walk. So, Javi, it is now your turn.
Okay. Javi's looking at the situation. She calls out to the group. Does anyone deal any particular type of damage you'd like me to knock down for them? I don't know if anyone hears that.
See if they reply.
You see a couple of confused looks, but they're too busy,
Okay.
fighting and hacking and just trying.
We'll just do fire. Fire should be good, right?
Fire
always works.
It's great.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Elemental Bane,
Okay.
and they have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw of 16, or they will get some fire damage, and
Oh boy.
it knocks down their resistance, right? Let's see.
So they need a con of 16?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me, how many creatures is this striking? How many?
I think I can do it on. Let me see. Oh, I see. Here we go. So I'm using my Warlock pack, so that's a 5th level slot. And I can, when you cast a spell using a spell slot, a 5th level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each slot level of a 4th. Okay. So I think that means I can get 3. Choose
Nice.
one creature as the standard, and then 4th level, 5th level. So yeah, I can target 3 of them.
Okay. I'm going to roll for 3 of their Constitution save.
Are they within 30 feet of each other?
Yes, they are.
Okay, then yeah, I can do 3 of them.
Okay.
And one of them can be the one fighting the cleric.
Okay. 2 made their save, 1 did not.
Okay, so the
What
one who didn't, then they'll this is for the whole duration of the spell. They'll take damage, fire damage, an extra 2d6 of fire damage
Okay.
each of their turns.
So they'll take 2d6 fire damage every turn.
And they lose resistance as well to fire if they had it.
That's handy.
Yeah. So 2d6, 6 this time.
6? Okay. You get the feeling that even though... tell me about them losing resistance. Tell me about that. It says just that they lose resistance?
Yeah, it just says, moreover, the target loses any resistance to that damage type until the spell ends.
The very first time, or if they had a resistance to it, does it work the first time? I guess.
Yeah, I don't think it does work the first time. I think it's just once the spell is active, they lose resistance. The first time, yeah.
Okay. So, and then what happens?
Oh, okay.
What happens to the one who don't, or who did make their saves?
Nothing.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's done some damage.
Okay. I think the first time each turn, the affected target takes damage of the chosen type. They'll take an extra d6, 2d6. So they might not have taken the fire damage this time, but each turn, if they take fire damage, it'll be an extra d6.
Okay.
Sorry, I might be butchering this spell, but
No, that sounds right.
It's all right.
so if you have any fire to throw at that one fly, it'll take extra damage.
Great. Well, it is now the goblin's turn who came with you. So you see the goblin. You
Tell me
actually
what you
see
got.
some fire. You see fire come out of his hand, and in all of your experience, what you can only realize is the spell Firebolt, and on the one that your spell successfully worked on, you see quite a bit of damage go to that one. So kudos to you on that.
Nice work, Goblin.
Yeah, as a reaction, Snacks turns around like,
Dang, Shorty.
He winks at you.
I feel like I need to roll something for that. I'm like,
Well, guess what? You're all going to roll something because it is now the fly monster's turn. And I would like, basically, here's what happens. Everyone, all four, because they're all four still up, they all start making a horrible droning sound. Just like a zzz that fills the chamber. And I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw for me right now.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
That's 19.
Okay.
Javi rolled, what was that? 14.
All right.
And Thanato, 9. Oh, sorry, Thanato.
Snacks actually feels like it's white noise and she's soothed by it.
I am going to be on an 11 for my saving throw.
10 for me.
Okay, well.
All right. And hold on, I'm going to roll for our allies here.
Graf does
Goblin.
not like wasps, and that noise just.
Wasps are jerks. Bees are great. We
Bees
love
are
bees.
Wasps are like
Wasps.
intense.
They're just evil.
Nature's
Yeah.
Thanato, Leaf, and Graf all drop to the ground,
Oh no.
unconscious, along with your new possible allies. Who knows? One of them, the sorry, hold on, I'm going back. The halfling also falls unconscious to the ground.
All right,
That's-
1 second.
Not good.
Lose me.
There's really nothing I can do with reaction here. 1 sec.
You have a reaction?
I
mean, there's also some. There's 1 fate point left. If anybody wanted to re-roll.
Yes, please. Snacks is like,
We just napped.
Wake up, everyone.
I won't be using it. If anybody wants to use it,
I won't.
feel like
You won't? Okay.
I don't know. Snacks, it's all you.
No, Snacks is awake.
Snacks.
Oh!
Yeah, Snacks.
Yes, it's
I got a
Graf,
19.
Leaf,
I'm
and
fine.
Graf,
Thanato.
Leaf, and Thanato all fell asleep. Fell unconscious.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not good, guys.
Yeah.
Straws.
Who's gonna use? Who's gonna use
Was
it?
this
I feel bad.
Okay. It's funny, but this is the one time that I'm like, I'm just realizing, wow, it'd be super useful to be an elf right about now. And be like, sleep effect? No, I'm good, thanks.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Not really.
Does Thanato have any resistance to this?
Is it not? You get a resistance to any sleep or charm effects, I believe, but it's not a sleep effect.
Disease and being poison?
Like elves can't sleep.
Oh, I guess it just says we fall unconscious.
It's an ability that makes you fall unconscious.
Okay. Yeah, that's
not a
different.
spell. It's literally like a demonic tone.
Right. Yeah, I get you. Okay. Cool. Well, either way, Leaf is now unconscious. He goes down.
All right.
But
Ow.
that's cool. It's not a big deal. It just
You gonna
drops
use the fate point?
over half the party.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah, this
All right.
this feels like
guys
this
are
is
going to
an
be out of fate
opportunity.
points.
Thank you so much for the fate
Someone
points,
please.
everybody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Literally dropped half the party, so the fate
know
point
what?
might make all the difference.
So the
in world.
Constitution saving.
Yep. Tell me what you got.
I'm going to use
Yeah,
the
I'm not gonna-
D&D Beyond dice here that take a century to roll.
Does it sound like a toilet flushing, or you?
No, I wish.
All right.
Come on, don't you give me a low number. I swear to. Oh. I think I rolled a 10 again.
That's
did.
not your. Sorry, you fall unconscious.
Should
Thank you
Damn.
so much for your support.
We're so sorry. We're wasting your fate points, but we're
How
great.
many-
Wasting it. I mean, it's an extra chance, but the chance failed.
do we
should
have?
used this.
Are we out of fate points? Oh, we are. Yeah.
You're out of fate points
Okay.
now.
All right.
We've
let's-
been using them wisely. The
We
dice
have
have just
been.
been like, haha, F you.
Yep, the dice is just like.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah.
Not our fault.
People are asking in chat how you give them fate points. For every 3,000 bits donated, they'll get a fate point back. So
I'm like,
You can help towards the
like
cause.
looking through everything I have, like,
Yeah, Graf just
Yeah.
like gets up and
that's what I have.
That is a
hears the
brutal
buzzing
attack.
again. And
Also,
falls
you
right
can't
back.
give yourself fate points. I'm not going to let you do that.
I didn't think of it until you said it.
Start donating bits to the show.
Jason, I've
Don't
been.
mind us.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it is now. So that is also the. Okay. There's 4 of them still up, and they're all attacking the ones that they were attacking before. So let me just.
A lot of dice.
Now, okay, so the cleric takes more damage. The dwarf fighter takes more damage. The one that was the unconscious halfling, the fly actually like lands on top of it, and the one that was fighting the half elf actually misses that one. So now it is your companion's turn minus the goblin who is in initiative order with you. So let me just roll for that and see what happens. All right. The dwarf fighter who you notice is in full plate armor and is a shield and is wielding a very nice looking hand axe. Seems to strike twice at the one that he is fighting and does quite a bit of damage to that one. Let me just add that up.
Good.
Okay, I'm going to add that in there.
I'm just gonna put a happy little bird on it. Just add that in.
Okay. The cleric now actually who was looking really bad, even though you can tell Leaf in your unconscious mind, you can tell that the cleric didn't want to do this. That this is a cleric that is very for the party, but I think also wants to keep herself alive.
Yeah.
Casts a healing spell on herself.
Secure your mask before you secure your partner's person.
That's
next
true.
To you.
That's very true. The halfling is unconscious, and the half elf.
Oh boy. We could get coup de grace here. This is not good.
Yeah.
The half elf.
Not good.
The half elf puts his hands up and puts them out like this and casts what you, as experienced adventurers, can only recognize as the spell Thunder Wave, and casts that on hits two.
Also known as back your ass up.
Yeah, hits two of the fly creatures and sends them back a little bit. Although they are flying creatures, it damages them both and then pushes them back. How many feet? Pushes them back 10 feet away each. So, but they also take damage, and it is now.
Cool if that also.
You're unconscious, but you're not unconscious in the traditional sense. You're not. This isn't like a. You don't need to make death saves or anything like that. You're just
right. We're just knocked out.
Yeah, you're knocked out, and Thanato is also knocked out. Grath is also knocked out. Snacks, what you gonna do?
Panic. Who is up?
Me, Javi.
You and Javi.
Okay.
And 4 out of the other 5 friends, new friends.
Okay.
May or may not.
See, my conundrum is that the only way I would know how to wake you guys up is to hit you. I'm afraid I would kill you.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what your hit points are, but it's like, I have to hit something to keep raging, and I'm just like, they count.
Will they
right.
get to try to wake up on their next turn?
I'll make you make another saving throw. Yeah.
Another saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe use your damage in hitting for the flies.
And it's like, I don't know, these things are pretty surprisingly beefy.
Just slap one of us across the face as a quick move action.
Okay, I'm close to Leaf. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do is just reach down and unarm strike Leaf just right across the face. Come on, man, get your stuff together.
How much damage does that do?
Oh, I thought I had to it's a 24 to hit.
Well, so unarmed strike by default only does a single point of damage, plus your strength modifier.
3. It's 3.
Okay.
So I'll take 4 points of damage to my face.
3. 3.
Oh, 3 total. Okay, so 3 points of damage.
Oh, it's what's your strength?
I just used D&D Beyond. I pushed the button.
Okay. All right.
It's right. I believe in technology. Barbarian. There's so many numbers. Okay, so I slap you and wake you up, and that one.
Well, does it wake me up?
Oh,
It does wake you up.
Okay.
It absolutely wakes you up.
Good.
Yeah, Snacks like has you by like the collar and is like,
Get your stuff together. This is not the time for a nap.
and and reels back with Hacker to hit the other fly that's right there.
Great.
And that I am so happy that I have Petactics. That's a dirty 20 to hit,
That'll hit, of course.
which is 16 points of damage.
Describe to me how you destroy that fly.
Yes.
So Snacks is all 2.5 feet tall, is standing there, like completely lifting Leaf off of the ground, like in his face, being like, come on now. And as your eyes open to like this face, like yelling at you, she just like behind her head and just cuts the fly completely in half, not even looking, just
All right, rally.
and drops you. And yeah, she didn't even look, just whoosh. Yeah, and with that, she just kind of readies for the next one.
Okay, Javi.
Okay. Javi only has one bonus action, and that's to curse someone. So I'm not going to curse anyone besides the flies. I'm just going to cast Cloud. You know what? I'm going to cast something I don't have to roll for because my rolls have been
Good call.
today. So Cloud of Daggers, I cast that, and these spinning daggers will be centered on one of the flies because it's only a 5-foot cube. So probably can over maybe 2 if they're close together. I'll let you decide that. And yeah, I think it's just one creature. And that's 10d4 slashing damage, which is 30.
30.
Yes.
Nice.
Does it kill any one of the flies?
Doesn't kill any of them, but it looks pretty bad.
Okay, good. One of them has
Badly
cuts
bad.
all over it, and its wings have holes in it now. Mm-hmm. Haha, that's what you get.
It's fighting to stay afloat because there's dagger holes all over it.
And as a bonus action, I will hex one of them, maybe that same one. And it will be, I place a curse, and until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage when I hit it next with an attack.
Or if anyone hits it, or you.
I think when it says whenever you hit it.
Okay.
Attack. And then also choose one ability. When you cast a spell, they'll have disadvantage on ability checks. And I'll go ahead and say, I'll say strength. I don't know if that'll.
It's always
All right.
solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always solid.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it is the goblin's turn that summoned you there. And he, now that the two of those fly creatures have been pushed back by the thunder wave, it's not the one that you struck, that was the one that was still close, but the two that are far back, he now sees an opportunity and decides to cast a fireball.
Oh shit!
Wait. Oh no.
Wait. Who's casting fireball? The fly?
Goblin.
The
the goblin
on your side is casting a fireball past you on the two flies that have been pushed back 10 feet.
I see. So he
And a giant
pushed him back, and
fireball
now he's throwing it
explodes
away.
right behind them,
Okay.
engulfing them in flames.
I'm so glad we don't have to kill a goblin.
Yeah, and they both take a pretty sizable amount of damage, but they're both still in flight. But they are they're not doing so good.
Nice.
And it is. It is now the flies' turns again. So the two that have been mashed by the fireball, they come flying back up. The one that was on top of the halfling takes a bite out of the halfling, but you notice that the halfling wakes up when that happens. So he's now prone on his back. but the two that are up, one goes towards. Actually, I'm sorry, Snacks, because so many have been unconscious. They both go towards you.
That's fine. I did just cut one in half.
All the love to Snacks.
So let's see. The first one misses.
Yeah, that's right, you do.
Whew. All right. The second one, you get hit for 16 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
24 points of necrotic damage.
Wait, do I need to like start? Hold on. I'm also raging, so it's halvesies.
Yeah, you will have both of those, but so 8 of piercing, 12 of necrotic, and your maximum hit points have also been reduced by 12.
Fucking hell. So we're gonna need some kind of restoration or something.
Temporarily.
Okay, so that's 10 points total. I think like.
No, it's 20 points total.
Oh, you had already halved it?
And 16. Yeah, no, yeah. So you would have taken 16 piercing and 24 necrotic.
Okay.
For a total of 40, but you now take 8 piercing and 12 necrotic.
Okay.
For a total of 20, but your max hit points have been reduced by 12.
Heck. Ew. Okay. Don't shrug. You're the DM. What did it?
This is your fault, Jason.
Like, what did it do?
Fine. All right.
Like, what did it do? How did it hit me?
Its stinger sort of came out of its nose and just got you right in the shoulder, in between where your armor connects, right there.
It stung you.
Yeah.
Violating.
Very much so. It's now your new friend's turn. I mean,
Okay.
ones you haven't even met yet, but it's now their turn. So, and they're all conscious again. Once again, this dwarf in full plate strikes twice at the one in front of the one that was very close to death, and with the last 2 strikes of its axe, another one goes down. So now there's only 2 left, and there are 3 more attacks to go from these other new companions. The half elf who had previously casted Thunderwave, this time casts Cloud of Daggers on one. I guess he liked the example, Javi, of yours. So yours went down, the one that you cast Cloud of Daggers at. Nice. And it was taken out by the dwarf. Now one of the 2 that's in the back, or that was in the back, takes another really good, it's not looking good at all. And so that was its action. The cleric now, who has successfully healed herself, now appears to cast one of her attacking spells, casts Guiding Bolt, and does
Guiding Bolt.
Yeah,
That's the Guiding Bolt song.
it is. Also attacks Guiding Bolt on the one that's in the Cloud of Daggers. That one is not looking good at all. And the halfling stands up and readies his weapons for his move because he was prone, and it is now Leaf. You're still Leaf. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please, to see if you wake up.
Oh no, I woke up.
Got slapped awake.
Oh, that's right. You were slapped awake. Okay, so Leaf, it's your you go. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
So who else is awake right now?
Well, Grath is asleep and Thanato
Still asleep.
is asleep. And there is a heavily damaged fly in the midst of a cloud of daggers, and there is a rather damaged fly that was hit by a fireball.
So here's my question. Can I use... Do I need to actually make an attack action or anything to slap them awake? Can I run by them and just hit them on the way?
Yeah.
Kick them as you run.
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Like a bonus action or something.
So then here's what I'm going to do. So Leaf is going to take stock of the battlefield. And because I'm a monk, I can move up to 45 feet with a single just move action.
Yeah.
Okay, so what Leaf does is when he takes stock of the battlefield, he is going to, and you guys are about to get a good dose of why the domain of peace is so freaking powerful.
Oh no.
You're gonna slap heal them?
He's going to basically, he puts his hands together and just alms basically, and his holy symbol that is dangled underneath his tunic begins to glow slightly as he says, Eldath, bring them peace. And then he's going to throw open his palms and he's going to dash past everyone as I'm going to use Channel Divinity, Balm of Peace. And I'm going to use my full movement. I'm going to slap both of them awake. I'm going to dash like in a zigzag pattern across the battlefield all the way up to about the front line to where Snacks is at.
Okay.
And I'll need your help with this, Jason. But everyone I pass within 5 feet is going to receive 2d6 plus 3 hit points.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
So I'm healing everyone. I'm just going to dash. I'm going to just zigzag and throw down a d6 plus 3 hit points to everyone I move past within 5 feet.
You're just throwing balm all over the place. Wow. Okay.
That's my one Channel Divinity for the day. Well, until I get a
Nice.
short rest in. So you tell me who I can get to in that 45-foot range. But the two of you are going to wake up. But I need to get to Snacks because I know Snacks is taking some smackies.
In a 45-foot range, you can get to every single one.
Okay, so everyone, so tell me how many times you'd like me to roll d6 plus 3.
Why don't you just
roll it once, maybe
roll
for
it
everybody.
once, and then that's what they're going to get. Yeah.
Okay, so it's actually, I'm sorry, it's 2d6
plus 3.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 3. All right, so I'm going to roll 2d6 here. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12 hit points. Is he basically dashes by with like a streak of radiant energy that envelops everybody as he passes through them. But he's basically like, he looks like the gold player from Tron, just kind of just zigzagging across the battlefield until he stops at Snacks. And Snacks, you'll also get back 9 hit points.
9?
Nice.
9 hit points, yeah. Everybody that Leaf just ran past gets back 9 hit points.
Great.
But my health total is still down, right?
Yeah,
health
that's
total
going
is
to
down
probably
by
take
12.
a restore or something.
Okay.
But we got clerics.
Oh, we got clerics.
Yep. And then I'm going to use a point of key to actually, could I, if it's a bonus action, because I haven't used a bonus action yet, could I do, hold on one sec. I haven't used a bonus action, so could I spend a point of key in the Hand of Healing Snacks is my question.
No, I'm maxed at my
Maxed out, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm maxed
Okay.
at my new low.
Then I will spend a point of key and initiate dodge in that case. So now that I'm kind of in range, and that is my action.
All right, so Thanato is now up and can make an action.
Thanato's awake. Oh, great. Okay. Thank you, Leaf. Thank you, Leaf. I was snoozing quite nicely, but now it's not the time. Okay. Thanato is going to cast I bet you these flies don't have good charisma.
Don't look like they do. They don't. I'm looking at them. It's not terrible, but it's not great.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do Bane. I've never cast this before. So up to 3 creatures, so these 2 that are still up, must make charisma saving throw 15.
Mm-hmm.
And that when they fail, whenever they make an attack roll or a saving throw, they must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from their attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. They need to make what? What's the DC?
15 charisma.
They both fail.
Yes.
Nice.
I had a feeling they weren't very charismatic. So then, yeah, okay. So whenever they do an attack or a save, they subtract 1d4.
Okay.
And then Thanato, does he have any bonus actions? Bonus action, spiritual weapon. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
He's going to cast spiritual weapon, and let's cast it higher so they do more damage.
Would you like it to attack the one that is that has the cloud of daggers around it, or the other one?
I think the other one.
Okay.
This spiritual dagger will get a different fly this time.
All right.
So yeah, spiritual weapon. Do I have to roll for this spiritual weapon? No, I did. Yes, I do. Spiritual weapon.
I'm looking forward to finding out who these people are.
Yeah. Melee spell attack. Okay. Oh, within 5 feet of the weapon. Okay, cool. That is a 13 plus 7. So yeah. Yay. And this means the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus, or 2d8 plus 3 actually. So let me roll that. That's a 5. So 7 plus 3, 10.
Okay.
10 force damage from the spiritual weapon.
That fly creature's not looking good.
Good. These flies have been flying for too long. Time to cut their wings. Insert other cool things that Thanato says.
Thanato would definitely.
You would say that.
Not long now, friend.
Yeah.
Wrath, it is now your turn. You're awake.
All right. I can't use that missile thing, right? So, Wrath,
You could, but then there would be a chance that it would be destroyed.
Oh yeah. Just kidding. All right. Grath is going to cast, gets up, shoulders her, gets her bow ready, and looks for the fly that's looking just the worst right now.
That's the one with the cloud of daggers around it.
Yeah. Okay. So she sees that catches her. The glint from the daggers catches her eyes, and she's going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then Also, yeah, we're not going to do sharpshooter. We're just going to hit this thing. So
you have a feeling that if you hit it once, it's going to die.
Cool.
Something has told you that.
Excellent.
Love that feeling. Such a good feeling.
That's a good feeling.
24 to hit.
It dies.
So, it's dead. All right.
The prophecy was true.
She gets slapped awake and is like, and
Here's some
immediately
insider
kills
info.
one.
It had 2 hit points left.
Yeah. Nice cloud of daggers.
There is now
Thank you.
one left. The one that's attacking the halfling, and it's not looking that great either. But it's alive.
All right. Then I'm going to.
That's a perfect summary of 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
24 to hit again.
Wow, nice.
And the damage on this baby is going to be 10 plus 4 is 14. 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
Wrath just lets loose one more arrow into this. Or another arrow.
Okay. It's not looking good. Oh, I just got a message from our producer that we got another fate point.
Yay!
Through a different someone just out and out donated $30.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Us from ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you.
Save us from our roles.
Thank you. We're doing our best.
Snacks, it's now your turn, and there's one left, and it's not looking great. It's been hit by a fireball. It's been hit by the spiritual weapon from Thanato. It's been hit by a deadly arrow from Grath. But it's the only game in town.
So an arrow, a spiritual weapon, and the fireball, it's a kebab.
Pretty much.
I run towards the kebab with my axe, and I hit it. And sorry. Come on. Ooh, 25 to hit.
You don't have to ask me that.
I like to.
All right.
Good about
We want
it.
the validation.
Okay.
Like, does 45 hit?
So good, you hit it. You hit that thing.
And anyways, if I was like, and it hits, you would be like, what is it? What'd you get? Maybe not.
Well, no, I would just, you could just say 24. It goes, or whatever. 25.
I like giving you autonomy. 9 points of damage.
How much?
9.
9 points of damage. It is looking about as bad as the one that Grath just killed.
Excellent. Like about as bad?
It's looking about as bad as how the one that Grath just killed was looking right before she killed it. Does that make sense?
I am so tempted to not even hit it with my axe, to unarmed strike it, but I'm so scared of messing it up that like there is a moment where Snacks thinks about it and she's like, no. All right, and I go ahead and I hit it. Oh yeah, it hits.
Okay, with your axe?
Yeah, with my axe, for 8 points of damage.
You manage to decapitate it.
Oh.
It falls to the ground. And with that, we're going to take a break, because we should have taken a break 20 minutes ago, but I don't like combat. So everyone will be back in 10 minutes.
Okay.
See you guys on the top of the hour. And, thank you guys.
Thank you for
right
watching.
Back.
Thank you for your support.
The mighty red dragon swoops in over the battlefield. The wind beating from its wings nearly knocks you over. As you stand in its mighty presence, you realize there is no hope for any of you.
Well, I'm out of spells, so I'm just a 10th level dude.
And I'm still unconscious. So if one of you could please go into my bag and get my healing potion, that'd be great.
Then I smash the lizard. Raging, charging, power attack.
Roll your worthless attack. Your pitiful attack glances off the dragon's scale, and it opens its mouth, casting you in the molten glow of its inner heat as it prepares to release its fiery breath upon you all.
Wait, I haven't gone yet.
What weapon could you possibly have to defeat the great dragon?
The greatest weapon in all the realm, forged by Norse foundry to defeat all evil.
No, it can't be.
Take up a fight against evil with the finest weapons in the realm at NorseFoundry.com. And be sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
This is everything you need to know about our terrain in 60 seconds. We hand sculpt our pieces for maximum detail and artistry, infusing passion into every millimeter of our work. Everything is available beautifully hand painted so you can start playing right away. Or you can choose unpainted to paint everything yourself. Our pieces are completely modular, so you can use the same sets to create a new adventure every time. We create everything out of Dwarvenite, our top secret PVC formula that's nearly indestructible. We pack our pieces with as many features as possible, such as swappable LEDs to quickly change the look of your scene. We offer magnetic accessories to add flavor or increase the danger. A 1-inch tactical grid is sculpted into our floors. We offer a range of environments, including dungeons, caverns, cities, castles, sewers, forests, mountains, streets, burrows, ice, and hellscape. And that's just the beginning. That's everything you need to know about Dwarven Forge in 60 seconds.
Waterdeep, the city of splendors, is peaceful at night. Old friends gather at the yawning portal and share stories about the threats to our city. Threats that never sleep. Waterdeep needs warriors. My name is Laeral Silverhand. I've summoned the greatest heroes in Faerun, the Warriors of Waterdeep.
Hello, I'm Benwin Bronzebottom, celebrity dwarf and video game enthusiast, and this is my sidekick, Crowy.
Hello.
Quiet, you. I'm here to tell everyone about Untitled Champions of the Forgotten Realms. It's a Dungeons & Dragons-based strategy game from Codename Entertainment.
It's a management game with an emphasis on formation strategy, where you assemble parties of legendary heroes and send them on adventures through the Forgotten Realms.
Heroes? Crowy, don't you mean champions?
Players unlock legendary champions of the Forgotten Realms, like Dritz Duerden and the Companions of the Hall, Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels saga, and many more. Assemble the best adventuring party possible based on your formation options, champion abilities, and the obstacles and enemies you face.
Or just smash your mouse button repeatedly like I do and hope for the best.
Each champion has an incredible array of skills and items to let you customize your style and play even further.
Farther. Farther means more distant, further is figurative.
Well, I meant more distant, but figuratively.
That's forther.
Well, customize your style even further, because Untitled Champions of the Forgotten Realms is available on all your favorite gaming platforms. Steam for PC and Mac, web, Epic Game Store, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, iOS tablets, and Android devices.
Well, let me know when it comes to the BlackBerry. I'm not giving up that phone. It's the only keyboard I can use.
I hear it's coming to the smart fridge next spring.
The mighty red dragon swoops in over the battlefield. The wind beating from its wings nearly knocks you over. As you stand in its mighty presence, you realize there is no hope for any of you.
Well, I'm out of spells, so I'm just a 10th level dude.
And I'm still unconscious. So if one of you could please go into my bag and get my healing potion, that'd be great.
Then I smash the lizard. Raging, charging, power attack.
Roll your worthless attack. Your pitiful attack glances off the dragon's scale, and it opens its mouth, casting you in the molten glow of its inner heat as it prepares to release its fiery breath upon you all.
Wait, I haven't gone yet.
What weapon could you possibly have to defeat the great dragon?
The greatest weapon in all the realm, forged by Norse foundry to defeat all evil.
No, it can't be.
Take up a fight against evil with the finest weapons in the realm at NorseFoundry.com. And be sure to watch Dragons and Things every Friday night on Twitch.
Hello, I'm Benwin Bronzebottom, celebrity dwarf and video game enthusiast, and this is my sidekick, Crowy.
Hello.
Quiet, you. I'm here to tell everyone about Untitled Champions of the Forgotten Realms. It's a Dungeons & Dragons-based strategy game from Codename Entertainment.
It's a management game with an emphasis on formation strategy, where you assemble parties of legendary heroes and send them on adventures through the Forgotten Realms.
Heroes? Crowy, don't you mean champions?
Players unlock legendary champions of the Forgotten Realms, like Dritz Duerden and the Companions of the Hall, Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels saga, and many more. Assemble the best adventuring party possible based on your formation options, champion abilities, and the obstacles and enemies you face.
Or just smash your mouse button repeatedly like I do and hope for the best.
Each champion has an incredible array of skills and items to let you customize your style and play even further.
Farther. Farther means more distant, further is figurative.
Well, I meant more distant, but figuratively.
That's forther.
Well, customize your style even further, because Untitled Champions of the Forgotten Realms is available on all your favorite gaming platforms. Steam for PC and Mac, web, Epic Game Store, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, iOS tablets, and Android devices.
Well, let me know when it comes to the BlackBerry. I'm not giving up that phone. It's the only keyboard I can use.
I hear it's coming to the smart fridge next spring.
All right, let's go.
Hey, we're back, everyone.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? We're back. All right. We're waiting. Wait, what happened to Leaf? He was here and then he was gone.
He disappeared.
He had to go to the south hallway.
Oh, in the fog room.
Yeah.
What,
He's rolling his toilet dice in the fog room.
Well, wait a second.
No, I needed to. I need caffeine. I was pouring caffeine into my plastic Pizza Hut cup.
Oh no!
Did you steal it from a Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut still makes cups.
You know those pebbled red plastic cups
I know
that are used.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when I moved into my new place, I was like, I'm stocking my cabinet with these things.
Nice.
I so desperately want to go get the new cup I just bought, but
That is totally a Pizza Hut cup. From when people used to go inside Pizza Huts.
Yeah, like sit down Pizza Huts.
Yeah, where they had like the table Miss Pac-Man or Galaga games. Just like,
don't forget that salad bar.
where a personal pan came out in like a hot tray, and it was it was a thing.
Damn it.
So fancy. Get fancy.
All right. Well, this broadcast is not brought to you by Pizza Hut, so
No.
that's
Could
all
be.
free advertising.
No,
Really could be.
Not a
It could be. It could be.
Wait, maybe not.
unfortunately, we're
Throwing it
hungry
out there.
cows. Sorry.
Throwing it out there. Okay, so you now have just defeated the 4 Chasme. Those were Chasme, by the way.
Chasme.
They're disgusting.
Yeah.
Fly people.
Now the five adventurers are the goblin who called you over looks up out from his robe and says, "Thank you. We couldn't have done that alone. My name is Benedict." And he puts out his hand to shake it.
Grath will, no one else reaches and shakes.
Leaf is pleased to see a fellow, let's just say, especially within context of the goblins that joined us, is just very pleased to see another one of the quote unquote greenskins playing for the good guys. So he's going to give a big grin and extend his hand and shake it as well.
And then go ahead.
Before or after or during, however you want to do it, at some point, Snacks gives him like a little to the chest.
And she's like, Benedict, more like Benedict. Guy, my freaking health points are now down. Like, what is this?
On that note, the cleric stands up. She is a tall, blonde elf in chainmail armor, and her shield has the symbol of one of the Greyhawk gods, Elona. And Leaf, you would know that is the god of forests and woods. And she says, if you need some restoring, or healing, I would gladly help you. My name is Cathartica, and she introduces herself. Let me introduce. Forgive me. The rest of my. This is Arnold the Dwarf, Sydney the Halfling, and Cassius, our bard, here to lift our spirits. And they all bow and present themselves before you accordingly.
Oh,
hello, everyone.
Well, I'm sorry I doubted you, Benedict. What brings you all here into these caverns of confusion?
Well, we've been hired by the Ketites to recover an item down here.
Which one?
Yeah.
Actually, I would love to have that restoration healing before you answer any more of our questions.
Yes, of course. And Cathartica, I believe she has the spell that we're looking for. These aren't the spells you're looking for.
I was about to do that. Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, think it out.
1 second, sorry. So, with the touch of her hand and the glow that comes across, she speaks some magic words, and all of a sudden you feel like your hit points are back to normal. Your maximum hit points are back to normal.
Ooh.
Great. So what are you looking for? I mean, thank you, but what are you looking for?
Well, there's something that the Kettites are very they're very keen on getting this magical item. It's not important. What is important is that maybe we could work together.
I think that sounds like a great plan. How about you, Snacks?
Well, I mean, if we don't know what you're looking for, how are we supposed to work together? Are we just supposed to like look at the ground and tell you every like piece of dirt that we see? Because I'll do it.
I mean, that would be great. I mean, have you found anything so far that might be used to us?
We have 2 bags of holding. One is full of stuff. The other is full of bodies. The next thing that you say will tell us which bag we open.
Well, we're not looking for a body exactly.
You misunderstand, but continue.
We are actually looking for a magical lantern.
Kill them.
Won't be long now.
Leaf just suddenly punches through his skull. No. Wrong answer, goblin
Unfortunately,
friend.
that's what I thought.
Okay. Well, good to know. Benedict?
And what brings you down here, adventurers? Here, rescuing us in our time of need. At the most auspicious hour you appeared to me, and I knew in my goblin heart that is pure and good, that the 5 of you would help, and indeed you did. This adventure is wrought with many perils. Caverns are filled with strange guardians and creatures at every turn.
We have faced similar things.
Leaf is going to blurt out before anyone has a chance to say otherwise. Leaf is going to blurt out, "We're here for the lantern."
Well, does change things. But before we discuss that, why don't we let our bard sing a song that he's been writing down here, that he's been inspired by, before we do anything else? Listen to what Cassius has to sing. How about that? Might lift our spirits. What do you say?
Snacks is like sharpening hacker.
Yeah.
Breath just shoots a look at Leaf like, always so honest. Always.
Leaf does not look like his typical smiley, compassionate self when he says this. His hands are very calmly folded behind his back, and he's staring at this goblin with a very stoic face, and is watching to see what his next move is going to be.
I think it's singing.
Yeah, and when he says, let's let our bard sing you a song, Leaf is immediately going to prepare for any kind of enchantment we're about to receive. So he just turns very calmly and faces the bard.
So Cassius the bard, sort of nervously, yes, they often ask me to sing to calm everyone's mood. So let me. I've been composing a song about our adventures down here. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
I mean, it's something to pass the time, and when we recover ourselves, and maybe perhaps we could. It would maybe you've experienced the same things down here. I'm not sure, but is that all right?
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
50-50.
If you could see what I see from my point of view, you'd know exactly what my mind was going through. Stuck in these caverns searching for some magic lamp. This place is full of monsters, it's cold, moldy, and damp. And I never wanted things to be like this. No, I never wanted to leave home. And just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, We gotta get out. We gotta get out of this cave. We gotta get out. I've tried so long to be brave. I wanna go home. There's really nothing left for me here. If I could just leave, cause I think I've reached my zenith of fear. Let's go! So that is what I've written.
Oh, but that was very nice.
Sounds like you're leaving then. I turn towards the goblin.
Oh, he's an eccentric old fool. That half-elf looks a lot younger than he actually is, but he's the least brave of all of us. You're not going anywhere, Cassius.
Well, that was a lovely song, and it kind of summarized all of our feelings about this whole adventure, honestly. And yes, Leaf is right. We're looking for the lantern as well. So maybe we can work together to find it. And then...
And then what? What might we do?
Well, what would happen if the Ketites were to not receive this lantern from you?
Then we would not be paid.
So it's about payment.
Let's talk about that. That gives us some leeway then.
We can arrange something probably far better than whatever it is the Ketites were offering you.
Oh, really? That you got my interest piqued.
Yeah, how do you feel about nickels?
No, not of what currency you speak.
Well, how much were the Ketites offering you? Let's start there.
Quite a bit.
Oh.
Don't want to reveal trade secrets right off the top of the...
So we're going to need to know at some point.
What was that?
So like 4?
Ian?
There's not even 4. There's 5 of them, Snacks.
Oh, no, I meant how much were they being offered?
I know. That doesn't even cover all of them.
Well, fine. We're down here. We're in the midst of this terrible place. We were being offered 20,000 gold each.
That is a lot of gold.
That's
well. Wait a minute, but that's still not outside of the realm of possibility here.
Snacks turns around and leans over.
I mean, I don't know if we have enough to cover it, but we could kill a couple and then cover the rest of them.
Don't think we'll need to.
Can you make me a deception roll, please?
Sure. I don't know one deceiving.
I suppose it would be stealth.
Oh man, of course. I rolled good on deception too. Sure.
I'll use that for the stealth roll.
I mean, now I'm curious. Amazing. Deception was 16. Stealth was 18.
Okay. They didn't hear that.
Which is funny because I intended for them to, but it's okay.
How about let's and I'm whispering with the Gaxx pack right now, like let's ease on the threats, and maybe we can work together, at least get to the lantern, and then we will get the lantern and figure out how to deal with these people.
Yes,
after all of the battling is.
I agree.
Our choices are going to be buy them off or fight them, and I have no desire to fight these good people.
I don't either.
And
I feel like
we don't just have money. We also have a lot of special items that are worth more than money.
You're right.
So maybe we could offer like half the money and then some special items.
Let's,
I'm not giving them my lizard guy. 12-foot lizard boy. I want that body pillow. They're not getting it.
Okay, then let's just agree to pay them and then iron out the details of the arrangement after we get the lanthorn, because time is of the essence here.
Of the essence.
Yes.
I did have a thought though. I mean, kind of like halvesies, like if we just like go along with them, we have been in this cave forever. Some of them might die. They just might die, like not even by me or Sonato. They just might die. Then it would be cheaper anyway.
Yeah, but let's hope that we can all get through this.
And yeah, I see what you're saying, Snacks. So maybe we shouldn't agree. We shouldn't like say, yes, we will pay you X amount now. We'll say, you know what, we'll pay you for it. We'll iron out the details later. So that if there's only 3 of them left, then we only have to pay 3 of them. Especially, we can,
Yeah. So no threats, okay? Let's not.
Let me offer something up. I don't need any of the gold we're earning. I'm happy to give all of the money that was promised to me for this job to the pot in order to pay them off. If it's going to mean saving lives and possibly averting a conflict, that's a small price to pay. I'm happy to do that.
I'm 50-50.
Are you guys huddled up like away from them?
Away from them, yeah. We're just like, we're gonna discuss this.
But Leaf is going to make sure that as we're having this conversation, because I'm certain we're being studied while we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
Leaf is going to make sure that that as he's saying all of this, he's presenting himself as calm and just kind of rational as he's speaking to his group and nodding and says, if you want, I'd be happy to go discuss this with them. It should probably this should be decided upon now, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I'll join.
Okay, so I will break from the huddle and stride up to the goblin and say, the impasse is that we're both up to the same item. And judging from what we have come to know of you thus far, we are of the same stripe and would not benefit or want any kind of conflict with the other. I'm certainly not in the mood to be so mercenary as to cost injury or harm to anyone also looking for said item. That's not who I am. And it's not who, and he pauses and he looks back at the Gaxx pack and says, I don't want that. So let me give you an alternative. We do have at our disposal a considerable amount of wealth. It seems to me that the rational way to resolve this, if payment is all that you all need for this, I should tell you that has been one of the main motivators for us as well, although it's deeper than that. Our employer is more of a long-term situation. So, what if we cover the expenses? If you are willing to help us find this item, we would be willing to pay you what you were owed. The alternative is we are going to be deadlocked in finding a way as to who gets the item first, adding further danger to this entire endeavor.
I will discuss that with my companions and we'll get right back to you.
All right.
And they all huddle up.
Okay.
Wrath just goes up to Leaf like, where did you learn to speak so just with confidence like that in public?
My teacher, I spent a lot of time trying to kill her when I first met her. And she taught me the value of words.
Oh. Okay.
Sounds like there's a lot to unpack there. I would like to hear more about that later.
It's a quick story. I was a young orc.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to hurt people because that's how I was raised.
Okay.
I was a raider. And she taught me a different way of doing things.
Well, I'm happy that you met her and she helped you on your path.
See, short story.
It was nice though. Good ending. You know, character development. It rounded out well.
Yeah.
Benedict approaches you and says, I've discussed it with my companions and we cautiously agree to your terms under one condition.
Hmm?
You let us keep the rest of the... Not only do you pay us what we were to be owed, but we also get to keep any other treasure that we find along the way. Including any other treasure in the Horde. The Lanthorn.
I know for a fact I would not be able to convince my companions of that, because we too have gone through suffering and trials down here. If we were to walk away without anything to show for it except for the lamp, they would not be satisfied.
We
However,
like stuff.
I would be willing to split that with you.
We'll be back.
Okay.
The goblin scurries off again. Talk to the rest of his companions.
Are they getting greedy now?
Thanato says, tell me more about your teacher.
Tell you more. She was a half-orc. She saved my life. I tried to kill her, and she saved my life again. She taught me how to fight, how to meditate, how to think for myself, how to remove myself from the teachings of Grumsh, liberate myself from the bullshit that my people are taught from the moment we were born. She taught me how to think of myself as more than just how the world wanted to paint me. And then one day she just disappeared, and I've been wandering ever since.
Wait, like she just vanished? Like she didn't tell you where she was going?
No, which is part of the lesson, I believe.
Have you seen her again? Have you ever found her?
No, I don't know that I ever will. Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Do you want to find her?
She left because my task was for me to find myself. If I spent that time looking for her, it would be a waste.
Benedict comes back again and says, well, we have discussed it, and we agree to your terms. Perhaps we could share information on what we have discovered and what you have discovered. Now we could together find our way into where the Lanthorn is.
Okay, that sounds like a great plan. You seem to drop the whole extra treasure thing quite quickly there, and I appreciate that. So
well,
let's
50%. We're okay with 50%.
Oh yeah.
I'm laughing over here because I feel like when B Dave gets back and we tell him about this arrangement, he's going to be like, "The hell?
You didn't just murder them?"
No, we're going to kill all of them and take their things, and we're going to triple our profit right now."
I'm sitting here like, well, I want B Dave to know what I said and where I was, and, you know.
He'll just groan and be like, "Fine, Leaf, we'll do it your way. But in the end, they're going to turn on us and we're going to have to kill them anyway. So you'll see that this was all pointless."
All right, very well.
Yeah, win-win.
Cathartica asks, do any of you need healing? I have a few healing spells left before I need to rest.
I think I'm okay. Thank you.
I'm all right, but thank you. By the way, my holy symbol probably depicts a deity that they have never seen before. The holy symbol of Eldath is native to Toril, so not from Greyhawk.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, I guess we'll start sharing our things we've experienced: the fire giants, the Afridi, the other creatures out there,
the fog rooms.
The fog rooms.
Yes, we discovered a door 20 feet high. Did you see any of those? They seem to be sort of circling around the middle of this level.
We have found one.
Yeah.
Yes, all right. Maybe we found the same one. Did it? What happened when you opened it? Was there a beautiful hallway to walk down, and then there was a door at the end, and then what happened when you opened it?
We were back somewhere else. Right.
Didn't we go back to the fog room?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Happened to us. That happened to us too.
Yeah.
So it seems like we need to approach them in a specific order, right?
Yes, or just get all of them open.
Or that.
We marked ours with a little scratch on the door. I don't know if you marked yours or not.
I put it in a room.
What's that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm talking about the big doors, not the fog rooms.
I do not clarify.
Just leave that for them to figure out.
I guess we must find 4 more, right?
It seems to be so.
South, north, southeast, northwest. Okay.
It's interesting that you mentioned the fire giant, because that was one of the creatures that we had to battle early on.
Which one?
The fire giant.
You fought the fire giant.
He took us by surprise, but luckily our skills prevailed. There was a chamber with many bats. There were some dead cloakers that we found. There were some other dead creatures that we also encountered. There was a we had to fashion our own boat. We couldn't find any way to traverse the rivers, but then when we got to the very last moment where the stairs were to go downstairs, we saw a boat stationed there. That was quite frustrating.
Sounds like you've been in our path this whole time.
What happened to the boat? Out of curiosity.
Did you touch it? Did you hit the button?
Button? No, it was still anchored. It's still anchored there, as far as I know.
Did you see like a blue guy like in the water, really scary? You really want to get away from him?
I don't recall.
Oh, you would recall if you saw. Okay.
I don't think they were able to see that because they needed a boat to see it.
Maybe they're good swimmers.
Hey, Jason, I know I did this before.
Oh, okay.
So I will defer to you on whether or not I can do this again.
Okay.
But I would very much like to insight check this guy one more time.
Yeah, I mean, it's been long enough. It's after the
There's been some information.
Yeah, sure. Insight check him.
I want to know. God.
Mm-hmm.
It's better, but it's not great. 15.
Okay. You don't really discern anything other than like you might be suspicious, but you're not sure. Your brain might just be playing tricks with you.
How many fate points do we have?
We have 1.
Got one.
And have we used any of Thanato's?
Oh, well,
his portents are really low.
They're low.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're like 4 and 6.
All right, I'm just gonna. Should I use it?
Use it. Use it.
Yeah, the fate point. Yeah.
It's 330. Use it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You guys ready for me to roll low again? Here we go.
No.
I rolled an 18.
Whew.
Plus 7 for a total of 25. I want to know where he was born, blood type is, what his social security card. I want to know. Like,
his star sign,
is he sitting there listening, just kind of nodding as he's talking?
You here are there. I'm going to give you their 5 names one more time.
Okay.
So there's Benedict. There's Cathartica. There's Sydney. There's Cassius.
Hello, Sydney.
And there's Arnold.
Okay.
Arnold.
And I'm talking to...
You're talking to Benedict.
Benedict.
And
so do I get
someone else in the party named Arnold?
Benedict Arnold.
Are they liars?
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that would have gone right over my head if you hadn't pointed at it.
I didn't want to say them back to back. I didn't want to make it too easy. I mean, obviously, as your characters wouldn't pick up on that, but you know.
Does that mean they're...
gives you get the feeling that these guys are going to betray you at some point.
Yeah. I mean,
Leaf,
they probably have the same insight.
As he's sitting there listening to him talk, Leaf starts to... I think as a party, you have all come to know Leaf pretty well and read his tells. Leaf is listening to him talk in the mannerisms, the nervous laughs between words, like little things that they're doing to like shift their body language, where they're shifting their weight on their feet when they say certain things, which direction their eyes are looking when they make a declaration about how they're going to help us, things, that kind of thing. And after a few moments of watching this, Leaf just goes, and he doesn't say anything else, but he turns and he looks at Grath and then to Snacks and just goes, and just shakes his head. Like he gives you, like, even though the conversation was advancing further, Leaf suddenly gives you the confirmation that you were probably expecting. He just glances over everybody and just shakes his head at them and just closes his eyes.
Snacks knows Leaf well enough that she can like read this look and understands what's going on, and her face lights up and she looks at him and like looks at the guys, looks at him, looks at the guys. Like,
ha! Sick. All right.
So Leaf is going to turn back once his party has been activated, and he's going to say, Benedict.
Yes. I can't wait to exchange information with you. Share everything that I know.
He puts his hand on his hips and he leans down and he says, from the beginning, the moment you came and asked us for help to the end of the battle, we felt good about this. But the more I hear you talk, the more I feel like you cannot be trusted. Why would I feel like that, Benedict?
Look, we made a deal. I don't know why you would feel that way. We've just made a deal.
Here's our problem now, is over the course of my life, I've learned to listen to my instinct. My instinct is telling me right now to tell all of you, you have this opportunity to leave. If you refuse, then we shall settle this matter here and now, while you are still wounded from battle.
Cassius the Bard sort of looks like hopeful that maybe he's going to go for it. Like, we can leave. Like, you can tell from his song and from his body language that he really just wants to leave.
Don't forget that trail of bodies and death was created by us. So if you would like to join them, then stay.
Snacks lifts her bag.
And we have lots more bodies in here.
And Leaf will add to that and say, I follow the way of peace and mercy. That does not mean that I am willing to sacrifice those whom I call family for your greed. We offered you a deal. My instinct tells me you're going to renege on that deal. That means I must destroy in order to protect. Do I have to destroy you?
No, of course not. I mean, remember, we bested a fire giant. I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement. That's fine. You know, why, we could just say we never found this cave at all, and that we are still searching somewhere. The Ketites will go us the other way. What if, we could you give us some sort of consolation prize for leaving, perhaps?
Here's the
You can keep your limbs. Now leave.
We already saved you from the fly monsters. I think that's a pretty big consolation prize.
Yeah.
The consolation is that you get to blame us because you're just going to go back and be like, it was already gone because we're already going to take it. So you have an out if you out, because otherwise you're going in the bag. I am going to eat you.
I have 500 gold that is yours. You can have that. You can have that as a consolation. That in your lives. Otherwise, I will absolutely expect to see you ambushing us as we go for the item. This man over here, and he points to Thanato, would have you dead now. Take my consolation prize and your kind-hearted cleric and those of you who we would call companions where the situation's not so, and leave. Otherwise, we will stain all of our own honor here.
You bested a bunch of second-rate monsters that were already wounded or too tired to fight you. We bested the fire giant, the whole ruler of the first level.
He waves that off. Leaf just waves his hand and he says, I'm not here to measure dicks with you. If you want to have the fight, then roll the dice and take your chances. But I'm looking you in the eye right now and telling you, we saw how you fought, we know what you can do, and I'm still telling you right now, in full confidence, that if you don't turn and leave, my friend Snacks is going to be eating your corpses before nightfall.
Like, I'm tempted to start now, honestly.
You don't know what we can do. We showed you just a small percentage of our power.
I hit him with my axe.
Prepare to die.
I hit him with my axe.
Pulls his hands up.
I hit him with my axe.
And that's where we're going to have to end for today.
I hit him with
That's going to be a long-ass battle, people.
I'm just going to tell you this. The biggest mistake of his life was starting combat with an arm's reach of a monk. As a spellcaster, he better be really smart at the first round of combat because I'm going to demolish him.
Like, I'm standing there with you. We are all healed.
Yeah, we're all
like my health points are back. Like,
Brett's gonna whip out the double swords.
You do notice that Cathartica looks pretty shocked at the rest of her group.
Maybe they're gonna run away.
Let's go for that goblin.
Let's take note of that because my guess is that not everyone, judging from her and the bard, my guess is not everybody is Team Goblin. Like,
they're gonna run away.
I bet she is following she is a nature cleric, and like, and the bard wants to leave. So I'm guessing if we focus our fire, we could probably in this, get rid of the bad guy and in this without having to kill some pretty cool people. So
we have to convince CNC to instead take some R&R.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So we've got a ton of people to thank today, and we have a little bit of time to casually just chit chat, and so let's thank everyone. Astral Unicorn has resubbed. Thank you. Kirk Lund has resubbed. Thelfire has gifted a sub. Darren Wu 66 used 100 bits. It was Be Right UK who donated $30 directly to us. Thank you so much for that fate point. That really, the fate points help us so much. It helps us pay for the show. So thank you so much.
I mean, there's a whole reason like this happened at the end is because Leaf used that fate point.
Right.
Yeah.
If you hadn't used that fate point, you would still have some traders in your midst for quite a while. So,
and then Thanato would have been holding that over my head till the end of time. Leaf is deeply uncomfortable with having to talk like this.
And I know everyone says I'm gonna screw these names up, but it's hard. And Solta used 500 bits. Also resubscribed. The Rambling Bard donated 1,500. Hamster Shot donated 1,000. Andez subscribed. Shadow of Dragons resubscribed. Mr. Owlbear gave 1,050 bits. Cast GT gave 1,000 bits. Eric Jackson gave another 500 bits and gifted subs to 5 people. Claudia Raman gave 500 bits. Catch 23 gave 1,500 bits. Jaichi subscribed at Prime, and Rogan 27 resubscribed. Thank you guys so much, and let's please thank all of our sponsors. Of course, Gary Con. We wouldn't be here without Gary Con. And hint, if you're planning on going to Gary Con, which to me is one of the most fun cons because of the resort where it's held. I think it's limited to about 5,000 people, and so therefore it's just everybody playing games like all the time. Like the year that I went, like Joe Manganiello was playing D&D with one of the creators of Dragonlance. Like it's just like, and everybody's there. We're all just there to play.
So cool.
And we're all just one big happy D&D RPG playing family, and it's a really fun con to go to. Then of course we want to thank Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms for all their help helping us promote the show and bringing eyes to us, which is awesome. We want to thank Warriors of Waterdeep for doing the same, Dwarven Forge for their amazing battle terrain, and of course Norse Foundry, and it sounds like Stabigail is going to get this in the mail soon, so that's
nice.
Cool.
Nice.
What's everybody up to this week? Tell me what you got happening. Well, I'm going to grab some Dwarven Forge stuff.
Hey, bye.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. On this Monday, tomorrow it's the first from last game of our campaign Clear Skies, which we've been playing since January 2020. So we're wrapping that up, and that's going to be interesting. So that's tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. where Stream Punks normally stream. You can catch me running games over there, and then of course here on Gaxx Pack. That's what I got going on. Yeah.
Nice. I'll go next. I am going to be doing a cooking stream on the Latinx in Gaming channel.
Nice.
And that's on Thursday. I think it starts at 5 p.m. I'm going to be making gluten-free bacalaitos, which are salted codfish fritters, and alcapurrias, which are like fried veggie-based things. They're both really delicious. I think of them as beach food because they serve them like in stands at the beach in Puerto Rico, and they're really tasty. So come watch. It'll be really, really fun.
I'm going to come to the studio.
I want to watch.
Yes, 5 p.m. Latinx in Games, I think, is the Twitch channel, and Latinx in Gaming is their Twitter. So yeah, come join us. It'll be really fun.
Adriana, you're streaming later tonight, right?
Yes. I stream on my own channel, video games mostly, honestly. But I do some D&D stuff as well across the interwebs. You can find me at Adriosa or Adriosa Gaming, or my TikTok, which I'm finally putting stuff on. It's the Adriosa. I'm doing some cosplay stuff on that now, finally. But yeah, see me playing some Zelda and still Mass Effect. I need to get through Mass Effect still on my channel. Yeah.
Vivka, check out this cool tree.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Dwarven Forge stuff.
Triple tiered tree.
I know. I could have made it quadruple, but I chose triple. Okay, so, to make more trees in other places. What's happening with you, Vivka, this week?
This is a sentient burrito. This dog has no bones. So decision, and she was napping. She is wafting a potent musk right now. But yeah, every day is the same. I'm going to be hanging out in my living room where I never leave, and going to be dressing up as weird characters and making fun TikToks and posting lots of thoughts to my Twitter and just doing other stuff.
Well said.
I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night on my channel, so if you guys are interested, there's my channel right there. And then on Tuesday on the Codename Games channel, I host Bardic Inspiration, where we write a song live on the air with the audience, and every week we write a new song about a new character from Idle Champions, which is of course a character from Dungeons and Dragons. So last week we did a Southern rock song about Bahamut.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
amazing. It's like dark.
Yeah,
Gothic.
I mean, we did, and then it was sort of in response to last year we did a song about Tiamat, but in the style of Taylor Swift. If Taylor Swift was in love with Tiamat, so we decided to go more of a obvious route, I think, with Bahamut by making it Southern rock. But then the week before that, we did a song about a displacer beast in the style of an Ozzy ballad, of an Ozzy Osbourne ballad. So it's been a lot of fun to just sort of like pick a genre, pick a monster or a character, and just go with it. Then I'll be back on my channel. So that's on CNE Games. I'll be back on my channel on Wednesday night, and then so here's the deal, guys. Next week we're going to be off because next week is D&D Celebration.
Right.
I, along with Kelly Lynn D'Angelo, we wrote an entire musical adventure. So we hold on, let me just let me just pull up the cast because it's really cool. So Kelly Lynn D'Angelo approached me and she said, "Hey, D&D asked me to do like something experimental and new, so I pitched an idea of an entire musical game to them. Would you like to write it with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's awesome." She's like, "Cool, we've got 2 weeks." So I'm like, "Okay." So we wrote an entire musical in 2 weeks. There's 8 songs. It's Anthony Rapp, of course, from Star Trek Discovery, but also for the star of Rent. Great singer. AZ Dungy, Vico Ortiz, Maria Rose Faith from Star Kid. And so that's going to be next Saturday at 4 p.m. And this is all over on the Dungeons and Dragons Twitch. And I know that B-Dave is going to be on several. He's running a game, and he's also going to be in the DM. I think it's the DM Challenge or the DM Roundup. So we will be off next week, but we'll be back in 2 weeks, and B-Dave will be here too. And we're working out a date, but Karina may make an appearance soon too. We could have she told me yesterday that she's ready to make a guest appearance, so we're gonna
Mama! Yay!
We could have a 6-person Gaxx pack for an episode. That'd be really
Yes!
fun.
Gosh, I have.
We need some druid power.
I have so much romance sim stuff to catch her up with. Like,
Right, I know. Yeah, and Graf does too.
Yeah.
oh, trust me, I'm going to be dishing all of Graf's tea. Like, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like,
Guess what? She is so thirsty. Oh my gosh. Yes.
The armor looked really cool, okay? Just the armor.
That's fair.
I don't even know which picture what picture was that from, because that wasn't the one in the 5e monster manual.
It's on villainsfandom.com wiki.
It's a pretty cool picture.
yeah, it was very rippling.
Also, I want to give a shout out. Obviously, our producers, Luke Gaxx, is at Gen Con, but our other producer, KC, was at Gen Con, and he snapped his Achilles tendon. So we want to wish him a speedy recovery.
That is no joke.
And a big thank you to Jeff, who's been filling in today and last week too.
Thank you, Jeff.
Couldn't have do this show without them either. So so thank you to KC and Luke and Jeff. And let's raid somebody. Who do we got? It looks like Penny Arcade's live.
Raid.
Let's see, what are they up to? See what they're doing. I think they're doing. Are they doing? I guess they're just playing a video game. So we'll just why don't we raid Amy Down.
I think I know her.
Yeah, one of our friends here. She's playing King's Quest 8.
She's been playing all of them. She started with 1, and she's all the way up to, I think, like 8 or something ridiculous like that.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna raid Amy, and so we will not be back next week, but we encourage everybody to watch D&D Celebration all weekend long on the D&D Twitch channel, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yay!
And if you're looking for something else to watch right now, I'm actually on TikTok Live, like right now. So you can pop on over and join me there.
Nice.
Same username, Vivid Vivka. Duh.
Are you gonna give us some insight into Snack's motivation?
Of what?
Everything and anything.
Yeah, we want to know. We want to know the real Snacks. We want to know.
I want to know
what drives her.
Well, thank you for asking, Jason. You see, now when I play Snacks,
yes.
I try to get in to the primordial brain. I try to really tap into small brain energy.
Interesting, fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah, that must be.
Well, I feel better. Yeah, that was good.
I like that. All right, everybody, we're out of here. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and we'll see everybody all week long. Be sure to follow everybody if you like our show, and thanks so much for we're the little show that could, and we're happy to still be here and to still be here with you. So thank you everyone so much, and we'll see you very soon.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thanks for the points. Thank
Take care.
Thank you for the